Hey guys, Jlghost here with a new playthrough of modded Fallout New Vegas. So just let me know what you guys think, and just remember, if you like the content, be sure to subscribe, hit that like button. If you want to see more from the channel, hit that bell icon to get notifications from us. And without anything else, let's get this new playthrough started. I personally have only played this game around 1 or 2 times, so this is essentially going to be a blind playthrough. So there's going to be a lot of shambling around, just so you guys are aware of that. Honestly, I want to take that guy out and steal his gear already. Oh! Damn! Okay, so this is, how the game's gonna be. This is looking pretty fun already, honestly.
War never changes.
Ain't that the truth?
When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion.
That's a pretty fitting moniker.
4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
Wonder
Got
what
what you
happened.
were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain,
Looks
Pally.
like I got kidnapped and tied up. That's nice.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig?
Honestly, I gotta respect this guy for looking me in the
You made
eyes.
your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
Well, at least we know we're in Vegas now.
You're awake. How about that?
I believe all these notifications are just from different mods. Not 100% certain what they are.
Whoa,
Could also be
easy
from
there,
DLCs.
easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
Alright, I guess our name's just gonna be Courier for this playthrough.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Good Springs. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place.
I'd be more worried if you pulled something else out besides the bullet. I mean, I guess we look alright. Alright, and this is gonna be our character. Just a pretty simple build, because we're generally not gonna be looking at him, so it doesn't really matter what he looks like, in all honesty.
Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet. Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room, over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race.
That's good to know. Take it nice and easy. Oh. Cool, we got a little chemistry set. Take some of that guy's stuff. Some random loot. Guess we'll go check out this
Looking good
tester.
so far. Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you got back all your faculties.
Alright, so this is going to be how we select our attributes. It's pretty cool, honestly. Alright, this is pretty interesting, not gonna lie. I'm just gonna go ahead and do all this, and then when I'm done, we'll be right back. Alright guys, so I went ahead and selected all of our skills. Here they are in case you guys were curious.
With luck like yours, I'm surprised them bullets didn't just turn right around and climb back into the gun. Well, we know your vitals are good.
I wonder if he says something else if you choose one of your other skills to be primarily high.
Couch and we go through a couple of questions. See if your dogs are still barking.
Yeah, I could check out your couch and see what you have to say.
All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog.
Cat.
House.
Burglarize.
Night.
Day. Oh. Well, guess we'll go with dream.
Bandit.
Stab.
Light.
Dark.
Mother.
Father. Oh, I guess we're gonna go with human shield.
Sometimes when you give tests like this, you learn more than you was hoping for, and I reckon that ain't always the best thing.
Yeah, I bet he
But
didn't
I
want
guess
to learn
maybe
that
it
about
explains a
us.
thing or two about your predicament. Okay, now I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one, conflict just ain't in my nature.
Strong disagree.
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
No opinion.
I'm always fixin' to be the center of attention.
Honestly, I'd have to agree with that.
I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
No opinion.
I charge in to deal with my problems head on.
Strongly agree.
Almost done here.
Dang, this feels
What do
like
you
a
say
full
you have a look
psyche,
at
though.
this? Tell me what you see.
I don't even know. It just looks like a blot to me, but if I had to guess, honestly, I would say it kind of looks like a shadow in a door frame.
Okay. How about this one?
Sword? I could see a ship at sea.
Last one.
Maybe two people. I could definitely see it being a bearded man, in all honesty.
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
I wonder who this she is, honestly. Honestly, the only thing I'm going to change is I'm going to go ahead and go with guns instead of melee weapons, because I think it's a better way to go, personally.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you.
What do you need
You got
from
a
me,
form
bud?
for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
I mean, if I don't remember who I am, I'm not sure how I'm going to fill this out, but guess we'll pick two, see what's up. I think I'm going to go ahead and go with fast shot and honestly hoarder. That's probably going to fit my playthrough better.
All right, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
Alright, seems like that completes our tutorial. I could be mistaken, but I'm guessing this might be the only Fallout I don't get a Pip-Boy, because since I'm not in a vault, I'm not sure when I would acquire it. This guy doesn't seem to have one.
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip.
What's this guy
if you're heading
snooping
back
through all
out
my
there,
shit?
you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to me now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style anyway.
Stand corrected, he did hook us up with the Pip-Boy. Well, you shouldn't have gone through my stuff.
Didn't have much choice, I'm afraid.
But thanks for
I
patching me
understand
up.
the sentiment. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
I'm gonna go ahead and say no on hardcore mode, because I'm not sure how crazy this game's gonna be with all these mods I have activated. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and try to find this Sally character and see if can't figure it out. See what she wants to show us, I suppose. Sure is bright out here, but suppose that is the case when we're in the desert. And all of these appear to just be for the native DLCs to the game. Alright, well, let's go see if we can find this Sally in the saloon. Not entirely sure where said saloon may be. This looks like a gas station, so guess we'll figure it out here together. Alright, it's a pretty sweet looking pistol. Classic 9mm. Alright, this might be the saloon up here. Both these kind of looking like stores. Well, that's the general store, and yet right over here it says the saloon, so should be able to find Sally. Who are you? Oh, you're Easy Pete. So what do you have to say?
What can Easy Pete do for you?
Do you know anything about the people who attacked me, Easy Pete?
The one in the fancy suit seemed to be calling the shots. That's as much as I know. Other folks in town might know more. Word of advice, though. If you ever catch up with him, watch out. The man's got cold eyes like a snake. Can't be trusted, I'd say.
Well, that's good to know. Kind of already figured that since he shot me, you know, but why did they call you Easy Pete?
Was a prospector until I decided to settle here to get away from the NCR. Now, we'll just take it easy and help out with the Brahmin and Bighorners.
It's interesting you wanted to get away from the NCR. What's wrong with them?
Don't get me wrong. The NCR's got a lot of decent folk in it. It's just that they make you part of them whether you like it or not. Towns like Good Springs and Prim don't stay independent for long. Not if you've got something the NCR wants. Still, the NCR keeps the Legion away.
I see it's about a double-edged sword. Well, if they keep the Legion away, what can you tell me so bad about the Legion?
They're slavers, led by a guy named
see.
Caesar, or Caesar. Not sure how you're supposed to say it. A couple of years ago, they tried to take over Hoover Dam, but the NCR beat them back. The NCR didn't or couldn't finish the job, though. The Legion's got its strength back and is getting ready for another round at the dam. My money's still on the NCR winning, but you never know. We've been hearing stories about legionaries on the Nevada side of the river, so keep a gun handy. You don't want to get caught by them.
That's some really good advice, but what's so important about the Hoover Dam?
The dam powers a lot of New Vegas, and then there's all that clean water lying in Lake Mead, too. Anybody who owns the dam owns the territory.
I see, you get water and power. That is a very vital resource to maintain. What do you use bighorners for?
Meat and hide, mostly. Can't put a pack on them. They just lay down until you take it off. Can find a bunch of wild ones high up in the hills, but gotta be careful around them. They can put up a decent fight if cornered.
That's good to know. Well, thank you very much, Easy Pete.
Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse. Critters move in there sometimes.
Good to know. I might have to check out that schoolhouse. Alright, but first let's see if we can find this Sally.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to.
Doc Mitchell said you could teach me to survive in the desert.
Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
I ain't trying to be rude or nothing, but
Howdy.
what is going on with your face? Is that because it's an old game, or is that why they call you Sally Smiles? Like, you for real almost be looking like the Joker from The Dark Knight. Hold up. You need to stop walking so
Now,
I can
see the
see
sarsaparilla
how
bottles on the fence
donked
there?
up your face looks.
Take this and try to hit a couple of them.
Yeah, you be looking like the Joker, honestly. You'd be looking like Heath Ledger Joker. Alright. What am I supposed to be shooting? I was not paying attention. I'm gonna assume these bottles over here.
That's the right idea. Look down the sight.
Obviously, you guys can tell I have pretty terrible aim. I can't even hit these bottles. So, that's rather unfortunate. Alright.
Try crouching down and staying still. It'll help your aim.
Oh, well, now you tell me after I already missed like half my shots. Thanks. Thanks for the tip. But at least you give me tips nonetheless, in all honesty.
Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along?
Alright, yeah, I could go ahead
Follow
and
me.
follow you.
It's just down to the southeast a short ways.
Alright, if you say so. We're gonna go ahead and follow Sonny, see what's up. Oh, there's some mysterious person over there. I kind of want to go see what they're all about real quick. Hopefully Sally doesn't get too far away from us.
Hey there, need anything?
No thank you.
Stay
I
safe.
don't have any money right now. Alright, well, guess we're gonna have to go catch up to Sally and see what she's all on about. Alright, I have no idea how to run, so this might be a little bit, some slow gameplay until, either tells us or I figure it out. But ain't nothing wrong with taking it nice and slow, especially in an open world game like this. That way we won't miss anything unique.
Hear that up on the ridge behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out. Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can get the jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way.
Well, thanks for the warning.
Okay,
Alright.
you're on. Go give him hell.
So, I guess I'm the only person that's going to be attacking the geckos here, which is a little bit unfortunate. Oh, dang, those guys are running all crazy. Almost like a person, in all honesty. Well, at least I can one-shot them, it seems. So long as I get a headshot off. Well, I stand corrected, that one was able to tank multiple bullets. Alright, we'll go ahead and take those hides for some nice profit and go back and talk to Sunny and see what she wants us to do.
You're getting the hang of it. There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. You want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me.
Yeah, I can
Shouldn't
go
take more
ahead
than a
and go
couple
along
minutes,
if you're going to
especially
pay
the
me.
2 of us. Come with me.
Even though you probably want me to kill them as well. So you said we were going to both do this, and I was the only one that ended up doing that, so hopefully you actually assist me in these other 2, instead of just paying me to do it. But, regardless, even if I'm the only one doing it, you're still paying me. Oh. Doing a lot more damage than I did, in all honesty. Just about took out all those geckos, didn't even need my help. Yeah, I only took out, I think, one of the 4. So she is actually a quite deadly sniper, I guess. We're gonna see if we can help out this person down here and see what's going on here and see what Good Springs is all about, I suppose. Alright, these guys haven't been able to hit us, which is good. I think I was landing a couple hits. I'm not entirely sure if that was me doing that damage or Sally. Could be a 50-50. Alright, let's go talk to Sally and get our reward.
Ah, hell's bells. There's not a day passes by I don't tell people not to come here by themselves. Some people, your word just isn't good enough for them. Then this happens. Well, it's a part of life out here. Best to accept it. But you did what you promised, staying out here with me. Here's my end of the deal. One more thing I wanted to show you. Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested?
Yeah, it couldn't hurt.
Alright then. We'll need a couple ingredients to get started. Gonna want some xander root and a brock flower. Let me think now. I know I've seen brock flowers growing up at the graveyard, and I seem to remember there being xander root over by the schoolhouse. Bring those on back to me, and we'll get cooking.
Alright, good. So that's gonna go ahead and show us where a couple locations are to search. Seems probably like the most dangerous one might be the schoolhouse, because we were already warned about that by Easy Pete. So we're probably just gonna go there and get the ingredients and not check it out quite yet. But we may go back there after we return to Sally and I guess figure out how to make this medicine or whatever it is that we're actually making. Not entirely sure what it is. Alright, so heading out over here. This appears to be the schoolhouse, I believe. This is the old abandoned schoolhouse. Guess we're just gonna have to figure out where these roots are. We may also have to enter the building to obtain these roots. Oh no, here they are, right here. Fairly obvious. Guess I'm just a fairly oblivious individual. And now that we did that, we just have to go over to this other abandoned location and get the other material to make whatever it is that Sally's having us make. Check that out. It's a little dust storm up there. It's a bit unfortunate. They haven't done any other of these Fallout games in the desert. The hell is this guy? It's a crazy looking
Howdy,
little dude.
partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle?
Well, thank you. Thanks for
Don't
digging me out of the
mention
grave.
I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need.
How'd you happen to find me?
I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they'd run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were, so I hauled you off to the dock right quick.
So let me get this straight. You'll do anything to help someone, but when you see him trying to attack me, you just waited until they buried me to see what was up? Well, alright. Well, I've never seen a robot like you before.
I'm a Securitron. Robco Security Model 2060B. If you ever see any of my brothers, tell them Victor says howdy.
Alright, I definitely will, and guess I'll see
Happy
you later.
trails.
Alright, let's get this other ingredient for Sally. Try to figure out where it is. Oh dang, that's a massive looking sheep. It's a young bighorner. Well, that's what Easy Pete was talking about. He's talking about them bighorners. Because I just didn't realize that's how massive they are. Oh, look at that. There's another little dust bunny going on. Uh-oh. We got that combat music. Oh, this is just a bark scorpion. No wonder he's so small. I've been playing quite a bit of Fallout 4, and you know, I thought that that would have been a lot bigger of a scorpion there, but he's actually quite small. I guess I forgot that in this game that your weapons have durability, so that just it's gonna add another element of hardship to the game, I suppose. Seems to be a lot of flies here. I'm gonna see if I can avoid most of them in an attempt to get this. Alright, it seems like you may have avoided most of them, except for this one that is currently attacking me. But should be no problem with my just absolutely garbage aim. You know, we just have to go with the ultimate strategy, which is run. When all else fails, you can always run away. Alright, look at these plants. Look how just absolutely ugly they look. Like, they're not terrible, because I have some graphical mods on, but you know, they still don't look great. But the main reason that I decided to run with Fallout New Vegas was simply because I heard, as far as campaign and open world, it is one of the best Fallout games, so just figured we'd check it out and see what the story and world space is about. And so far, even with how old it is, I am not disappointed. It's looking fairly good. That robot was crazy looking. I really just want to make it to the strip, because I think that's really where everything's going to pop off. So after we make it to Sally, I think that's where we're going to make our journey to. Head over there, and that's where Doc Mitchell said that we had to go, or that's where our letter that he read that he wasn't supposed to said that we had to go, so we're going to head down over there anyway. But I think once we get there is when everything's going to start to get real interesting. Alright, here's Sally.
Let me see what you got.
Here's the ingredients
Yeah, these will
for
do
you.
just fine. Just fine. Alright now, we're gonna be making something folks on the trail call healing powder. Go on over to that campfire now. Give it a try.
Alright, I figured it was going to be some type of healing component, and it seems that this is our crafting station. Alright, just a little quick tutorial about crafting. Nice. It seems all we have to do is just select it and just make as many as we want. Or not necessarily
That's
as many
not
as we
bad,
want,
see?
but as many as
All it
we're
takes to
able
make a
to.
recipe is the right ingredients and the right know-how. Sometimes it won't be a campfire you need. Might need to do some work on your guns and ammo, maybe. Important thing to get is it's all the same idea. You just need to find the right place to set up shop. Workbench or reloading bench, whatever. Well, I hope that's enough to get you started. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
Yeah, I could definitely go and say hi to Trudy at the Prospector for everything that you did for me. I mean, you showed me how to make healing powder, you showed me how to use a gun, even though I'm still pretty awful at it, so of course I could just go talk to this lady for you. That's certainly a lot easier than getting shot in the head, that's for sure. But you never know. Maybe if she doesn't like me, she'll shoot me in the head as well. Said, yeah, those guys had the right idea. I'll bury you in the dirt myself. Well, I will say, so far, the little town of Goodsprings is pretty hospitable, and everyone here seems to be very friendly. So I'm curious to see if, I guess I help out the NCR, if that changes these guys, because if it does, I honestly don't really want to help them. Because I like these guys how they are, fairly peaceful and, like a small town vibe. But I feel like if I brought the NCR here, that might change their whole outlook. But I guess we'll see. Easy Peach certainly didn't seem to be too fond of the NCR, other than the fact that they you know, keep Caesars at age. Speaking of, here is the
We'll keep that in
NCR.
mind. Now, if you're not gonna buy something, get out.
Yeah, they
Howdy.
kind of sound like terrorists almost. He says he's gonna burn down the town just because some dude. That's not a proper response.
Well, you've been
Alright,
causing quite a
Trudy.
stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon.
Overheard your argument. What was that all about?
Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him.
Alright, so all you did was help someone out, and they're trying to attack you? Well, where is he
He's
now?
holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill.
Why not just kill him and be done with it?
You mean murder him? That's not our way, even if Cobb is scum. He can bluster and threaten all he wants.
What are you gonna
Some
do?
of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him.
Who are the powder gangers?
Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. Was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now.
Yeah, I wouldn't think giving them those would be the best idea, but I think I might
Alright.
go check it out and see what they're all about, honestly. I wonder what happens if I ask her if I help them.
If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Goodsprings. I'd even set you up with a discount. Of course, helping Ringo would also make the powder gangers mad, and they've got a lot of friends out there.
Yeah,
Don't know
so
why
what
you'd
if
want to
I
do a
help the
thing like
powder
that.
gangers?
Yep, you'd get on their good side, but people around here wouldn't appreciate it one bit.
Alright, so it seems like I either will help the powder
Be careful out
gangers,
there.
everyone here will hate me, so I probably won't
Howdy.
go that route. However, it seems if I help Ringo, that she'll give me a discount. So I'm gonna go ahead and select that as our main objective, in all honesty. Ghost Town gunfight. So we're gonna go ahead and make our way over to the abandoned gas station, see what it's all about. Hopefully this isn't too hard to help Ringo out, but you never know. Well, oh, I suppose I was right. This is a gas station. This is where I initially thought that the saloon was. Sunset Sarsaparilla. Look at that. We got some free drinks right next to Nuka-Cola. So we're able to get some Nuka-Cola and sarsaparilla. It's very nice. Some
That's
free
close
drinks.
enough.
Oh, bro.
Who are you?
Chill.
What do you want with me?
Not your enemy, if that's what you're asking.
Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all. We got off to a bad start. What say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan? You know how to play?
I have no idea how to play Caravan. What are the rules?
It's a two-player game, and the winner takes the whole pie. You build a caravan using the cards in your deck. The goal is to create caravan bids that beat your opponent's bids, so there's more strategy than luck involved. It's why you won't see caravan in any casino. Too slow-paced, and more importantly, no house edge. Here, take this holotape. It goes into more specifics about the rules. You'll also need a deck, so take one of my spares. So, you feel like playing a game?
Yeah, I'll play you a game since it sounds like it's actually a 50-50 fair shot.
Don't worry. I'm not that good of a player.
Well, I've never played, so I'm sure you can't be worse than me. Alright, so I'm just gonna go ahead and raise it, I guess, as much as I can. Alright, so not entirely sure what I'm doing, so I'm just gonna go ahead and click some buttons, see what happens. Alright, so seems to be working alright for us, I suppose. And I went ahead and lost, so there goes all my caps, which is rather unfortunate, but could be worse.
What is it?
Alright, do you know a man named Joe Cobb looking for you?
Yeah. He doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him. And he's right. I'll have a much bigger problem once his friends show up. There's no way I could handle all of them in a gunfight.
What are you gonna do about the powder gangers?
I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolves. I've got no chance against the gang on my own.
Maybe I can help.
We'd just end up sharing the same grave if it's just the two of us. Now, if some of the other people in town were also on board...
I'll ask around and see who can help.
Start with Sunny Smiles. She's been friendlier than most around here.
She is a very friendly individual. That's what I was talking about before. She definitely helped me out, that's for sure. She didn't even know who I was. Alright, who are you trying to take me out? Just a little praying mantis guy, I suppose. Oof. Well, guess you chose the wrong guy to mess with. Alright, guys, so that's going to do it for this episode. And just remember, if you like the content, be sure to subscribe, hit that like button. If you want to see more from the channel, hit that bell icon to get notifications from us. Now that that's out of the way, next week we're going to go ahead and be back in the world of Fallout New Vegas. And we'll go ahead and ask around, see if anyone's going to be able to help our homie Ringo out here. And then tomorrow, go ahead and be playing Halo Combat Evolved. that sounds like something you want to check out, just go ahead and tune in. Alright, well, that's going to be it. And I'll see you guys. Peace.